guys, I just got done watching the second episode of Paramount and Plus's new Halo series, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm actually quite disappointed because this episode was a drag. It really was. There wasn't much action in it, and for the story, it set itself in many directions, and I think it was a right step, but just on the wrong foot, if I'm honest with you guys. I really don't know how to describe how I feel because the last episode had a lot of action and it was great. But this episode just felt really weird because as a Halo fan, going into this series, I was expecting a lot of action, but this episode, it kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I am really disappointed. And it just felt really weird because Master Chief had his helmet off for like 90% of the whole episode. It was just really strange. Because last episode, as we spoke last week, he took it off and they made this huge deal out of it. And then this episode, he took it off like 4 times and it was off more than it was on. However, I'm not going to diss the fact that Pablo Schrader did a really good job at showing emotion for the Spartan because obviously they're coded to not have any emotions, and that storyline actually is quite interesting, to be fair. And also sort of the story with the Covenant artifact and how it's creating the Halo ring as like a weapon. I thought that was really cool as well, and a few of the locations were alright in this episode. There was a really cool one in the mines actually where they had this cable car and it went over this canyon and it had like a sort of a clip on it and it clipped onto like a railway line and it like flew across this like sort of city skyline that was like spread apart in space. I thought that was really cool. But overall, guys, this episode was really polarizing because at certain points I was really enjoying it, but it was just really boring. It like going into this show, as we spoke last week, another worry of mine was that it would just be all about politics and stuff, and they did bring some real life situations into the first episode, as we mentioned, and I thought that was really good. But the UNNC stuff in this episode just really bored me, and I didn't really like it, if I'm honest with you guys, and it sort of made me a little bit worried of where they're going with this, because as we mentioned again last episode, I said to you guys that the producers actually didn't even play the games, and I can tell even more with this episode. It really did suck, I'm not gonna lie. Just really disappointing. Like, there was no action. There was a scene at the start where Master Chief had his helmet off in this, of course, where he's flying through like sort of like an asteroid sort of belt, trying to get to this planet, and it just felt like something out of Star Wars. It felt like something I'd seen before, and as I just mentioned, it's a step in the wrong direction. However, the planet he was going to was actually that cool one with the mine that I just talked about then. But I'm really confused with what they're doing with this. Like, I don't know what 343 and Bungie are thinking about giving Paramount in this series. However, the production value still looked amazing, obviously. Another 10 million went on this episode, I'm guessing. The cast is alright. It's not amazing. It's so weird seeing Master Chief without a helmet. My emotions are all over the place for this series, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. It's very polarizing. I really don't know what to think, to be honest with you guys. I'm left in the mud here. I'd probably have to say I'd give this episode maybe... I'm not too sure, guys. Probably like a 6.5 to a 7. It's sort of a bit of a step down, to be honest with you guys. But if you guys were into talking and sort of the more politics side of Halo, which personally I'm not really, you guys might enjoy this. But what did you guys think of episode 2 of Halo? Let me know down below. And make sure to join us next week for episode 3, where I actually hope there's a bit of action and Master Chief keeps his helmet on. But I guess we'll see. So let me know down below. And I'll see you guys next week. Or even tomorrow. I think we're going to do a review on Marvel's newest Morbius movie. But if we don't do that tomorrow, it'll be out sometime within the next week. So I'll see you guys later. Goodbye!